The following program deals with a controversial subject. The theories expressed are not the only possible interpretation.
The viewer is invited to make a judgment based on all available information.
Welcome everybody to another Friday night, which means another House of Stein Hot 10 show. We got a full house tonight. What's going on, gentlemen?
What's up?
What's up, party people?
44 watching live.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Hey, Stein, so are we playing the game where we guess where you are now?
Yes, because I've moved. I haven't moved like my house, but I have moved within the house. So I don't have everything all set up yet, but I am in the process. So things look a little different.
Are you in the doghouse?
No. I got so much more room now.
Yeah, it felt like you were in a closet before, bro.
I was in a closet. Are you kidding?
You were in a closet? That's fucking
yes.
dude.
Yes.
Well, Nate's technically in a closet as well.
No, that's not a closet, bro.
No, it's a walk-in. It's a walk-in. It's like
a walk-in.
Yeah.
I couldn't put my arms out. I would hit both walls.
Dang.
Now I can move my chair all over the place. I'm out of control now.
Bro,
Oh dang!
Dang,
you have room for activities. I'm so excited for you.
I got once I get these black things out of here. There's shelves that go all the way to the ceiling. These are 10-foot ceilings in here. Once those are gone, I'm gonna do something going all the way up, and then maybe I'll extend the camera out a little bit.
Dang!
Yeah.
So bunk beds.
Oh yeah! Ooh, gosh, I could do it like
see, now it's the House of
from the
Stein.
bunk bed.
Right, before it was the closet of Stein. Now it's the House of Stein.
Yes.
Right.
Good stuff.
Cool,
Good
man.
stuff. Well, we got an excellent show tonight, you guys. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. We have 53 live. How many thumbs up do we got? Let's take a look here. We have 53 live and only 14 likes, you guys. Hit that like button. It really helps us out. Yeah, I mean, come on, you guys. It's free. It's free to hit that like button.
Oh dang! I just hit the thumbs down button by accident.
That'll work too. We'll take that.
Is there a thumbs down button?
Dude, you're funny.
There is, but you don't get to see how many thumbs down there are. But what the idiots don't know is that the thumbs down button gives us just as much engagement as the thumbs up button. So
Oh, so we like the thumbs down?
we don't like the
Everybody
thumbs
hit
down,
thumbs
but we'll
down.
take
Everybody
them.
hit thumbs down.
No.
Yeah,
That
we don't
was
like
my
thumbs
feeling.
down. We
I didn't know
want
there was.
Yeah.
YouTube put in a new implement now, so they took away the thumbs down, so people could see. So now when somebody hits thumbs down on video, it just shoots us their IP address.
a snake just appears in the chat. So every time you guys are watching Steal-A-Vision, just throw a snake in the chat, and that will tell them how they feel. Yeah.
There you go.
So, all right, you guys, let's get to it. We got the Woe book of the week coming up. Of course, we have our Blow book of the week coming up too. And yeah, it's fun stuff. Let's get into it. Whoa. A1 from Atomic Press. Back in the day, when did this come out? A1 number 5.
1991.
Wow.
Yeah,
What a
I
great
saw this cover and I was like, first of all, almost the girl portion of this almost looks like Frazetta. Like it's gorgeous. Like it's gorgeous, right?
Beautiful.
Yeah.
The hair, everything about it is great, man. The face is great. This whole cover. Who did this? Jim Street. Who did this?
I don't know who did. To be honest, I probably should have looked. Let me.
I
It
wish
was kind of stupid.
I wish Cover Price would put who did the covers on all the covers, but they don't.
That was. What
Bro,
was the
you
publisher on this? Atomica?
Yeah,
Drew
Atomic
with
Press.
a big ass booty, dude. Look at that, bro.
Oh
Yeah.
damn!
By
Get down, get down.
William Stout.
William Stout.
Williams.
Hey, shout out William. Great job, bro.
Fucking A.
He's dead, man.
That
Oh
booty,
man.
man. That booty. 2 rhinos in a blanket.
After he drew that,
He just died right now listening to that.
But yeah, I need to find this one now. Like, I need to find a 9.8 copy of this.
Oh hell yeah!
Yes. Yeah.
right? You look at it's glorious.
How many have you looked to see if there's any 9/8s on the census of this?
I didn't look. And actually, if you look at Brian, I don't know if you looked at the other issues. Number 3 is a Brian Bolin cover.
They're all dude. I looked at all the issues. There's a lot of great covers in this run.
Really?
Yeah.
A1, huh?
Yeah, there's only like 7 issues or something, like 6 or 7 issues. But
Yeah, there's a
they're-
Tank Girl. The next issue.
Click on it. Hell yeah! Look at that.
Yeah. Let's see here. That's the final issue. They only did 6 issues. Let me see here. The one before this one, I think this one's interesting.
That's Bisley.
Yep. That's a good Simon Beasley right there. This one right here. Whew. Oh, you're right, Stein. It is fantastic.
Yeah, that's Bolin.
That's fucking awesome, dude.
Oh,
I wonder if this influenced the call.
Jesus, look how good that is.
I bet you that influenced a whole bunch of people, bro. And influenced that Pope right there. That's
He was definitely influenced. And then here is another great cover.
Oh, that was
I think
badass.
I've seen that one.
Yeah,
That
that's
one
great.
is John Bolton.
Hmm.
Oh, there's 2. There's a flip cover on that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the back. It's got a back cover that's like really weird. Oh my gosh. Yeah, John.
Don't they all
Bolton and
have
David
back covers?
Kingston.
Look at that number
No,
1.
just issue 2.
That's pretty
Wow.
good.
Yeah, they're all good. Let me go find that. Issue 2, A1, number 2, back cover.
I just bought that for like $9.
Are you serious? You bought
Yeah.
it?
Yo, it said mid grade. I said fine. So
Which one? That number 5?
the one you're showing right now.
Oh, this
yeah.
one right here?
It's awesome.
Oh, wow.
went-
Look at that.
No. That's the new A1.
Oh, okay. All right.
No, it's
This one?
it's on. If you go to my comic shop,
Right
it's
here?
the one it's the cover that they show. No,
What is this?
You have to go to. I don't know what that is.
All right, let's go to my comic shop then. What is that? That's an old school A1 from like the 40s or the 50s. All right.
It's what started the steak
A1
sauce
number
company.
2.
That's it, right in the middle.
Right here?
Nope, straight down.
Right here?
The brown looking one, right there. Yep,
Oh, that is weird, man.
it is so weird looking.
Oh yeah. That what is that number 2 or
Yeah,
yeah?
That's cool. It looks like something out of a Tool video.
Super surrealism.
Yeah. So good pick this week for the Woe book of the week. But the Blow book of the week. Oh, that blows. That blows. Fall of the House of X. X-Men Forever number 4. What number is this?
number 1. And
like
I know what you guys are gonna like.
Mark
Your
Brooks.
first thought is like. Your guys' first thought is like, oh man, that is awesome. It's a Mark Brooks cover. Look how good
Right.
that is.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
No, dude, this looks like I've labeled this the Phoenix Shark Week variant.
Yes,
Because
I was thinking that exactly.
this is the freaking Shark Week, man. What is this? Come on. And she's like laying in it. Come on.
Straight Red Wings, yo.
Oh,
Talk
no.
about afterbirth.
Oh my gosh.
Somebody blew her mind, literally.
Nope. It got stuck in my head, and I'm like, no way can I look at this cover any other way now.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
exactly what I thought of when I.
Is there a
first saw
virgin
it.
variant of this?
Probably. Yeah, that's a good one, Brian. I see what you did there.
We're terrible. We're gonna get canceled.
Hey, at least we all get to hang out and talk in hell. You know, telling the same jokes.
I don't
over.
apologize. Yeah. So, pretty good blow book of the week, I will say. So, she definitely blew out something. All right.
Is that a double entendre?
Yeah. All right. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, let's get in to Buy the Dip. Ooh! Ooh! Starting off with one that really hurts me because I have a 9.6 of this. And a 9.6 of this used to sell for what a 9.8 sells for nowadays. Sandman, issue number 75, the second print.
This is like old school. You know, this is like one of the things that like Trey like was like, hey, do you guys know anything about this book? Can you find it? And I'll never forget. I like back in the day, I was like one of the first people to like try that. When we were trying to find this, I found this, and you'll never believe where I found this.
Where?
At Mile High's warehouse.
Wow.
In Denver, yeah, in Colorado. I was on a trip, and I stopped at Mile High, and I found it, and he had it for all the back issues were 50% off their overly inflated prices, but this one he had marked at $20, so I got it for 10. I was like, yes,
Nice, dude.
So you didn't pay Mile High prices? Amazing.
I did not, no. And then I graded, and it came back at 9.8, so which was
What?
which was awesome. I still think there's very few 9.8s of this, but yeah. So this week a 9.6 sold for $170, which ties for the all-time low for a 9.6. And then I think last week a 9.8 sold for $800, which is definitely an all-time low for this. So it kind of sucks. If you are looking for rare ones of this, though, there is a newsstand of this that's very hard to find as well. So look for the newsstand and see if you can find that one in high grade, because that one proves difficult.
Newsstand of second print or just
No, newsstand of the first print.
Okay, cool.
And it does have a poster in it. So if you find a newsstand, make sure that the poster is still in it.
Okay. Nice.
Wow.
Whoa, Doc Joe sold a 9.6.
I bet he got more than 170 for it.
But he didn't sell it for the money. He sold it because it was a 9.6.
Yeah. Moving on, next we have got Invincible issue number 19. First appearance of a bunch of characters, including Battle Beast. And 9.8s of this are starting to drop.
Did the second half of season 2 start yet?
Yes.
Okay, I haven't. I didn't.
It's just been one. There might be an episode today.
Okay.
Yeah.
Actually,
I'll check.
Yeah, I forgot to. I knew it was coming back, but I couldn't remember when. This one hit the lowest spot since 2020. Where did I say? Oh, there it is. 9.8 sold for $200, which is still really cheap for this. There for a while, Raws were selling for mid, 150, 175. So, it kind of sucks.
That's interesting because of like you guys were just talking about the new adaptation update. What is it? Second half of season 2, is that what you called it?
Yeah, because
that's weird. That's crazy.
Yeah, they split up the I guess they were finishing up editing or something. Parts of it.
Adam and Eve? Is it called Adam, or what's it called? Adam
Eve.
Adam Eve.
That was released during San Diego Comic-Con or something like that.
Yeah, that was between seasons 1 and 2.
Yeah, so it's just like a movie basically, and it's like an origin movie story of Adam and Eve, and then they did one episode per week for the first start of season 2, like back in January.
Hmm.
And then the second part of the second season just started up again. So, I mean, it's still counting season 2, episode 5, episode 6.
Right.
Yeah. So there's
Kal-El, drop the super chat. Kal-El.
dang, $20.
Oh my gosh, Cal.
Thank you, Kal-El.
Very nice.
He's got
Superman.
20 on it.
I get
Superman.
16 cents. 16 cents to me. Thank you.
I did not know that Superman was like a fan of our show.
Why? Because we rip on. Never mind.
Well, no, because it's Kal-El in the chat, man.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Sweet.
What's Kal-El, what's your Instagram so we can shoot everybody your direction?
manofsteel.com.
Yeah, and just to let you guys know, all proceeds forthwith, super stickers, super chats on the House of Stein will pay for our VIP tickets to the cruise next year. San Diego Comic. Wait, is that true or no?
We're gonna try. So, all right. Moving on by the dip to our next book. Void Rivals #1, the 1 in 100 spoiler variant, is on Buy the Dip. Now's the time to buy, everybody.
Yeah, good call.
It didn't take long. 9/8 of this are all the way down to between 200 and 220, which is less than what Raws were selling for. Just 2 months ago, Raws were selling for what? They've got close to 300, right? For Raws.
That sounds right. I want to say maybe even a little higher on some.
Might have.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Interesting.
Yeah.
Yep.
So if you did want it though, now's a good time to get it. But I mean, you might as well just buy a 9/8 and not even worry about trying to buy a Raw. Just go ahead and buy the 9/8.
Yep. I agree. All right.
Jim, that means you. Buy now. Buy.
Moving on. New Mutants #87. The great Rob Liefeld and Todd McFarlane cover, where Rob did the pencils and Todd must have inked it, I imagine. Or did Todd do the little guys and the bubbles and Rob did Cable? Which one? Do we know?
I do not know.
That looks like McFarlane's work inside the bubbles.
Yeah, I think McFarlane did the work, and then Liefeld ate all the Adderall.
Hey, we love Rob Liefeld over here. Come on. He's
I
the
know,
guy.
I know. I'm just saying.
No, I'm not saying you were talking bad
Hey,
about him. I'm just saying.
I know. I'm
Yeah.
playing.
Good shit.
You can dish it out. So
Yeah, he can dish it out and he can take it. That's for
Yeah.
sure.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
big time.
You could
That's
do
all
a
we like.
McFarlane imitation like no other.
I have a dream one of these days to get Rob to do the Todd imitation on one of the channels I'm on. At one of these days, it's going to happen.
Wait, who does
Right.
it, Brian? Who does the imitation?
Rob Liefeld.
yeah,
Oh.
it's dude. He was going hard into McFarlane, like
It's
on
awesome.
a Whatnot stream, if you can call it that. Dude, he's probably like the best content creator on Whatnot.
Yes.
To be completely
Oh,
honest, he's
Yeah.
not there to sell stuff.
No.
Like he's probably made plenty of money. Like from
Yeah.
doing comics all this time.
Is he on
Like
live
he's
right
on there
now?
for purely as entertainment, and it's amazing.
Is he on live? Nope, he's not on live. Damn. Always looking.
What always kills me about this book is anybody who was not collecting back in that time period
Mhm.
will not believe you that this was the more popular book between this and
Yeah.
is 98. Like this one was what everybody wanted.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Which nobody knew would believe you. But this one hit the lowest price since 2017, a CBCS 90. So for a paltry $250.
Wow.
Whoa.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Jeez.
I'm buying in on that all day, every day.
Jeez. Hell yeah. I love
Dude,
it.
I
love
remember when I was paying $200 for a 9.6.
Right.
Great
Yeah.
book. Great
it.
book.
Hell yeah.
Love this. All right. Moving on. The Crow, issue #1. Man, this book is crazy. It goes from being on the Hot 10 list to being on Buy the Dip, then being on the Hot 10 list, and being on Buy the Dip. And the new movie is what? We just got a new trailer, I think, for it. And it doesn't sound like people are happy about it.
I don't know if they're happy because I haven't seen any of that, but this one, a CGC 9.8 sold for 4,800, which if you don't really know anything about this book, you're like, oh, that seems like a lot of money. Well, it's the lowest price since 2020, and this thing during the COVID years peaked at 14K. So somebody is taking
A big dip.
it really bad.
They're taking a huge dip. Holy shit.
It's the person that bought it at 14 or sold it at 14K is rebuying back, three or five copies in 9/8.
It can't rain all the time, you know.
Yeah. Is that the vinyl from the album?
No, this is a laser disc.
Oh, wow.
Oh wow, that's cool.
Is it still sealed?
That is a negative Ghost Rider.
Oh.
I watched it a lot.
Get CGC to slab that one up.
Right.
Jeez,
That's cool, dude.
nice.
Can't rain all the time.
This looks just like Skarsgård right here. Doesn't this look like Skarsgård?
Yeah.
I mean, it's unbelievable how much Skarsgård looks like the original cover.
Totally.
Like he was meant to play that role, even though people don't like it because he doesn't look anything like Jason Lee, but he was meant to play this role. Look how much he looks like that.
Yeah.
It's nuts.
No, Brandon Scott. Brandon Lee.
Let me look real
Brandon
quick.
Lee, yeah, Brandon Lee,
Volsey.
sorry. I was thinking about Mallrats. All right.
Jason Scott Lee, who played
Yeah.
Dragon, the Bruce Lee story.
Yeah, that was a great movie, man.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Crow. What's the new one called? Do we know what the new Crow is called?
Let me look it up.
All right, so Volsey was like, what was it pre-COVID? 2019, it peaked at 3,220. So, so before COVID, it was at 32. So it's still above that. So it could either fall back down to 32, which is what most books have gone. Me and Richie were talking about this. Like, I think a lot of these books have hit their spots back to where they were back at 2020 values. So, this one may fall farther. Who knows?
That's
I feel like
so crazy.
I feel like this one is so volatile. This particular book, so it might be an exception. But Ben's right. I wasn't going to say anything. Like I was telling Ben earlier, I want to tread lightly when I say it. But when Ben when he brought this up, I was like, oh God, now I can vent. Hey, I've been noticing this too. I've been noticing books bottoming out and possibly, you know what I mean, starting to see a little bit of stability into the ascension.
Mm-hmm.
So that's cool.
So when I was looking at the comments, some people were like, oh, it's not really necessarily a dip. This was in 2023, which is clearly post-COVID. January last year, 9,300. July, 10,000. October, 7,600. December, so just a few months ago, 6,000. Now 48. So since July, it's went from 10 to 76 to 6 to 48.
That's huge. That's like 51.5%, 52% right there.
And that's post-COVID.
Yeah. I like that.
Huh. Interesting.
Dun dun dun. Oh, sorry.
Well, that is Buy the Dip, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you guys go check out Spec Media. You guys can find the link below. You guys got anything cool coming up soon?
I had to take a week off. I don't know if these guys know this, but I don't know if you guys know that. Sometimes I just have so much stuff going on. I need to clear my mind, hang out with my family. So I took last week off. This week we're back into it. Also the giveaways, the Adams 1 in 25 lot and the LeBron SSP Monopoly Black Prism both are wrapped. I just got to put the shipping label and drop them off. So
nice.
Yeah, The 2 card slabs I'm giving away, I still need to pack them up. I have your shipping label right here, but cards don't take as long as comics to pack. And then
For sure.
no one claimed the comic yet, so I have the username. So if you're watching, give me a second so I can pull that up.
Oh, fuck it, it's too late, bro.
Dwayne Scott hit me up on Instagram.
It's too late, Dwayne.
No, he's a big time viewer, so
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
yeah. So
Show some
he
love.
watches all the shows. He's probably even watching right now.
He's
All
not
right.
gonna get it. You better not send it to him, Aaron. It's too late. I'm just playing.
Let's
I'm
get into the
rerouting the
almost
drone.
10.
Right off. No!
All right, starting off the almost 10, we have Horrors and Fantasy Illustrated,
Horse.
Cradle of Shadows, #1, the Sonia Matis,
We got horse.
1 in 20.
Hell yeah, there's a whore right there.
Oh man.
Joe's trying to kill me.
Man,
dying.
you're laughing like my grandpa used to laugh.
I'm sorry. That was funny. Anyway.
Yeah, so there's 3 versions of this cover. There's a trade dress, and then there's this one, and then the little kitty cat thing goes away in the other one. I mean, other things go away as well, but
Yeah.
the kitty cat definitely is missing. I don't know why, but this
Yeah.
one sold for $60 this week, so it's a 1 in
Wow.
20.
It's a
It
new
just come
book,
out?
too. Yeah, it just
It
came
just
out.
came out.
Wow.
Yeah, how many people are buying 20 copies of this, right? It's
Yeah,
a
for sure.
Zenoscope book.
Good
The A
call.
cover doesn't look anything like this, obviously.
I like this. It's
Yeah.
cool.
Hey, so I have a question about the cat. Is it in a spacesuit or is it hairless? I can't
It's in
tell.
a spacesuit.
Okay.
Talking about the pussy cat.
No, it looks hairless.
Oh, that's a landing
We're
strip.
definitely getting canceled this week.
There is no hair on that pussy.
Cat. Cock. A doodle doo. Remember where that's from? Howard
I'm
Stern.
kind of ashamed of
Private
what I
part?
started, but not really.
It's a hairless pussy, right, with a helmet.
Jesus.
See, Willow.
And next
Pussy
on
Willow.
Almost 10, we have the Thunderbolts issue #20, a great Phil Noto 1 in 50. And there is a 1 in 100 of this. That's the sketch cover, which is really good too.
I haven't seen that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, this one sold this week. This one had been selling for like there's very few of these even that sell. But the last one that I could find was like 100 or something like that. This week it sold for 150 raw for this 1 in 50. Usually the 1 in 50 colors do better than the 1 in 100 sketches,
Yeah.
but I don't think this sketch looks bad on this one.
Do we have an image?
Of the sketch. Do you want to see the sketch? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Yeah. That's cool.
Joe, was this on A Long Story Short?
It may have been. Yeah, this is a ghost.
Yeah.
So is this
it's-
like the first cover of this group, or
I don't know. It's probably Ben's fault that it's on the list. Long Short. It's Long Short's fault, not Stein.
nice? I don't like the Punisher emblem though on Frank Castle. That looks kind of weird.
It's a nice sketch. Phil Noto sketch. I like how he has all
Oh,
this
yeah.
too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's nice. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
That's a good one.
Badass.
Hell yeah. Good shit. 1 in 50 too. How much did you say this sold for?
150.
What's up,
bad.
Thorough?
Not bad at all.
Is it me or does the font remind you of Goonies?
Yes. Totally. It reminds me of a Robert Hack book too, for some reason. I
Or
feel like
any
all
of
those
Gold
Robert
Key
Hack
books.
covers have like the same type of font on it somewhere.
What about the Gold Key comics as well?
Yeah.
Some of
Yeah.
those.
Yeah.
Especially with the color palette they're using, right?
Yeah, good shit. So $150, 3 times ratio, not bad. All right, next we have a book that now I have to go find because I didn't know about it, and you guys are gonna laugh. I know you're laughing. You're saying, "Oh, look at that crazy cover. Why do you want that crazy cover?" We have Fuzzy Buzzard and Friends, issue number 1 from Hall of Heroes from 1995. Now, if you guys know, you know I love Ethan Van Sciver art. He's one of my favorite all-time artists, top 3 favorite all-time. And a few years ago, probably, I don't know, when I first started on Flipside, so that had to be like 5 or 6 years ago, my boy John Z said to me, "Hey, do you know that Van Sciver has some other stuff in Hall of Heroes?" And I said, "No, all I knew about were these books, right?" If you guys don't know, let me show you guys these. This is early Van Sciver. This is early Cyberfrog. That's number 2, number 1. And these are Hall of Heroes, right? So my boy John Z goes, "Hey, man, there's other stuff from Van Sciver there." So he's got me buying Vortex from Hall of Heroes, Snowman number 1, and this is an Ethan Van Sciver early cover piece. Snowman number 2. So if you guys see these Hall of Heroes books out there anywhere, there's a chance that it might have early EVS art on it, and it's worth picking up in my opinion. You guys know how much I love him as an artist, and this is actually a really cool thing that a lot of people don't know about. This was the extra pages that for Cyberfrog that he sent out only to people that sent in a thing asking for him, and it's a pretty cool little gimmick. But here we go on the Almost 10 this week, an Ethan Van Sciver cover that I've never seen and never heard about, Fuzzy Buzzard and Friends number 1. And it looks like it's some kind of, it's got the collector's item first issue. How much did this sell for this week?
$200 raw.
Wow.
Whoa.
Holy cow. I wonder how rare this thing is.
I'd never heard of it either.
That's freaking awesome, dude.
When I first saw the cover, I thought it was like ZZ Top or something like that. It's like, what is this?
That's crazy.
There's not enough beer to be a ZZ Top.
And you can
That's
see
true.
you could see EVS's signature, his little whatever you call it, logo on the bottom. That's awesome, man. 1995, you guys. Almost 30 years ago.
Ouch.
You're not the only one that just said that, Stein. Not the only one. But $200. Good luck finding this, but I bet you if you live in the Midwest and the East Coast, it's going to be much easier to find than if you were on the West Coast. So, pretty damn cool book from the old school Hall of Heroes days. All right, moving on. Next, this is a cool book. The Accountant, issue number 1. It's actually a free sampler from San Diego Comic-Con in 2016.
Yeah, the only thing that, first of all, I didn't know this was a DC book, but 2, it's about the movie. So
Yes.
the Ben Affleck movie. So
Really?
That's why they gave this out.
Panosian cover too.
Wow. I love that
Yeah.
movie.
Badass, yeah.
Oh, so it's a panel book.
Yeah, I guess I don't know how you got it.
It was
the only
given
thing I
out.
could see was that it was from San Diego.
It was a free sampler handed out by DC Comics at San Diego 2016.
Oh, so you just had to go by the DC booth in general.
How many
You're
of these did
supposed
they
to be
print?
making a sequel to the movie.
There we go.
Yeah, that's why I got all excited. Like, I really like that movie a lot, and when I heard they were having a sequel,
This would be a great book to get signed by Affleck.
oh yeah,
Oh,
That'd be
that'd be
awesome.
dope.
And the
No.
Punisher came out in it too. What's his name? Played his brother. Played the accountant's brother.
Oh yeah, the guy who played
oh yeah,
Punisher.
Bernthal.
Bernthal,
Yeah,
Yeah,
James
John
Berthal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
John.
Do you think maybe Phoenix was on this cover too?
I
Before?
was just thinking the same. The Red Wings. I didn't want to get too gruesome because we're probably riding the line of being unmonetized, but yeah, I was thinking.
Wait, so is this a diarrhea cover then?
It's something. I don't know what's going on, but
I mean, he's popping a squat, right? In a dollar
yeah, it
sign?
looks like it. This one sold for $60 raw. I don't even know the condition, but
Wow.
I'm curious to know if anybody else who would have been at San Diego 8 years ago picked this up.
Did you by chance check any eBay to see if there was other listings?
I didn't check live listings. I was only looking at sales. So I don't know if there's any available for sale. But
All right. I'm stoked because I got a third of the way to get to San Diego now. I have my plane ticket to the West Coast.
nice.
So
So
now it's just finding a place to stay.
This movie had the Daredevil and the Punisher in it, dude.
Amen. How much did this sell for again?
60.
Not bad. All right, moving on. Sonic versus Knuckles Battle Royale, the second print. This is a book that not even cover price. Well, a lot of these books today on the Almost 10 cover price doesn't have listed. So, pretty tough book to find.
Yeah, okay. This is maybe this is my bad English. Isn't Royale like Battle Royale? Isn't it spelled with an E at
Yes.
the end of?
Yeah, so
I
this
thought
would be
so.
Battle Royal.
Which does that make sense?
No, unless they're royal and they're battling. I don't see king crowns on them. I do see Excalibur sword in the middle though.
So Archie is misinforming the youth of how to spell
Utes.
the youth.
See, it's only spelled with an E when this cheese is included. A Royale with cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Because of the metric system.
No, in '91, the WWF and the NWO and I can't remember the other pro wrestling. They spelt the Battle Royale just like that, Royal, in 1991. So if you put that in there, WWF or NWO 1991 Battle Royal, it's a whole Wikipedia page on it.
Brian, could you tell what the difference between the first and the second print is?
Newsstand barcode, I believe.
Really?
Is that all it is?
Yep.
Okay.
That's all I could see. Let me see if there's anything else. Hold on.
Good eye.
Okay, so I don't think so. I think the only thing is that newsstand barcode. Wait, hold on. Nope. I'm wrong. The first one has, it says direct edition on it. First one says direct edition, so it is the newsstand barcode. Other than that, there's nothing else that I can see. No color changes. Nothing to tell you it was underneath the comics code, there's a little number or something on the second print. So if you look underneath the comics code, there's like a little thing there that says 47021 and like a little number or something. That's how you know.
Oh, cool.
So, yeah, there you go. Tough book.
Yeah, this one sold for $55. Raw.
Dude, Sonic stuff surprises me multiple times a week, because when we're doing market report data or I'm looking at, the Almost 10 stuff, it's comics, it's toys, it's anything Sonic is just super, super valuable on the secondary market. And here's a perfect example.
Every time I go to Target, and if they don't have cards, I always just go back in the toy section to see like if there's some kind of hot action figure that people are running to. I wouldn't say every time, but almost every single time I go, people have either, and I'm not talking about kids, I'm talking about grown-ass adults like us, guys, women, they either have Star Wars or they have Sonic.
Yeah.
And always the Sonic is freaking cleaned out. So.
Man, it's that nostalgia with cheese.
Yeah.
Royale with cheese.
How much again on this one?
$55.
Not bad. All right. So nice. We do it twice. Sonic the Hedgehog issue number 40. This is the retailer incentive cover, a 1-in-10 ratio. And it looks like, from the best I can tell, is this like a streamer cover? They're like doing like a little streamer setup or something?
I couldn't really tell. It's what it kind of looks
yeah.
like, right?
Yeah, because
it's like Twitch. It's like Twitch or whatever.
Yeah, like a Twitch cover. Dr. Roboto, or the Roboto guy, is in like the camera, and then you could see the chat next to him, everybody chatting, and then the game he's playing is
the main screen that you're staring at.
Yeah, that's like a streamer / Twitch cover right there.
Yeah, and then it has the repeating logo in the background too.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's cool. I like that.
It's pretty. It definitely looks different than what you normally see, but this one must be really hard to find because this one sold for $255 raw this week.
Wow. That's nuts.
Check them back issue bins for those Sonic incentives.
Yes, sir. We say that every time.
I feel like it's a safe bet. Like, if you just find Sonic RI, like, and it's easy to find with IDW. You know, they put that RI in the corner to let you know it's an incentive.
Yeah, on the top corner, so you don't even have to like look and try and find the barcode down at the bottom or something to look for the number.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's probably a safe bet just to pick it up and then, you know, hold it for a while until something crazy happens to it. Like, oh, no one can find it.
Yeah, that's cool, man. Good shot. All right, moving on. Here we go, everybody. Congratulations. The Collected Bondage Fairies trade paperback from Venus Comics in 1995. Yes, you heard that. Bondage Fairies by Condom.
I mean, you can't make this stuff up.
Nope.
I don't know what this is. I know. I wonder sometimes what you guys think my search engine probably looked like, and like how I'm even finding these things. Because I really don't know. But
has the FBI ever contacted you?
No, not yet. Don't pique their interest, please. Yeah, I don't know about this one.
I don't think you need my help with that.
Probably not. You're not gonna believe this one sold this week for $500.
What? I think I've seen.
Somebody really loves Bondage Fairies.
Dude, I feel like I've seen this.
Like at Jesse James?
Yeah, like in the dollar bins or something, you know?
Oh my gosh.
So you never know. You're right. You never know. That's why people love coming back to this show every Friday night. That's why they stay up till 11 p.m. Eastern on a Friday night to watch this show to find out books like this that they can make $500 come up on. Jesus. That's crazy. All right. Moving on to Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
Before you do that one, can you imagine like taking this up to the front counter and handing it to the person checking you out? Like,
it's like, hey, do you carry Venus Comics? I'm looking for this Bondage Fairies comic. Like, it's been on my search here. It's been on my search list for years. I just can't crack the code. Who's it written by? Oh, yeah, it's written by Condom. Sir, never come back to the store again.
Yeah, there's the for everybody.
Can you wait outside while we call the authorities?
Hey, there are children present here.
Yeah, that's.
I saw it on the House of Stein last night.
I have a screenshot if that makes you feel better.
Man. Of course, Awesome Sauce Radio is all about it. He says, Awesome Sauce, I'm going to eBay for Bondage series now. Bondage Fairies right now. Be back in a minute. Sure. Sure. $500. There you go. All right. Moving on next to the Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. Another book that is not. I couldn't find on cover price. A rare Blockbuster Video exclusive Luke Ross variant.
I had no idea what this was. First of all, I didn't even know they made a Kingdom of the Crystal Skull comic. But then
I have a crystal, but it's not this one. It's
This
a
is-
different cover.
I didn't even know Blockbuster was still around in 2008. Maybe
It's
they
the
were.
one in Alaska.
Shout out Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah, I was gonna ask. Is that Shia LaBeouf or whatever?
Yep.
Shia. Wow.
Shia LaBeouf.
He's a good actor. I like him.
He's a good actor. This again, I never heard of this one, never seen it. $95 raw for this one.
Jeez,
Dude, people got money.
that's a tough book to find.
I got it.
Damn.
That's a lot. Yeah.
Oh, so in 2010 is when they filed for bankruptcy protection. The next year, its remaining 1,700 stores were bought by satellite provider Dish Network.
Wow.
So in 2008, you could imagine there's probably like what 2,000 stores, give or take.
Yeah.
There may not have been that many.
Probably got thrown in a
it's
dumpster.
probably around that 1,700
Yeah.
number. Probably like 1,800 or something like that, I would
Yep.
assume.
Crazy. All right. Moving on, we've got Vampirella Strikes issue number 1, the Monera variant. Milo Monera. Everybody knows the name of Milo Monera in comic books. Because he draws, some people think, are beautiful women. And this cover is interesting. There is a rare variant that's a virgin variant of this that's limited to 69 copies. True.
Mama.
Poll question for you guys here. Do you guys like Monera?
No.
Some of the covers,
Some.
not all.
Reminds me of like Peach Momoko a little bit, like that watercoloring stuff.
It's like a
Like-
mix between somebody and Jay Lee.
Somebody in jail.
I just always feel like his muse for whoever he's doing, like he made him run straight into a wall face first before
Yes.
he started drawing.
Noses are rough.
They are just, I mean, their faces are just smashed.
Mhm.
No nose. Yeah.
Wait,
He uses crack
Italian.
whores as music.
He's Italian, right?
And watch it.
Probably. Yeah, he's European. I know that.
Well, he needs to know his perspective at least, right? Like, I mean, that's like art history 101 in that area.
Oh.
Mm.
To do that death perception. Okay.
This one really had only been, I mean, this was like people wanted this, but it was only like a $20 book for a long time. But this week it sold for $125 raw, and 9/8 are selling for like $2.25 on this, which seems a lot. I mean, this wasn't like the crazy, Vampirella issues where they have 97 variants, but they still had a lot of variants, and it was a number 1, so it's not like this was like super rare. But
You think like at Italian comic book stores, like Monera's, like Adam Hughes over there, and you go over there, you get any Monera's? Of course we do.
but aren't Italians like
Check the long box.
Italian girls are pretty, like they don't look like that.
True.
Well,
It's not bad. Not bad. How much did this sell for?
125 raw, 225 9/8.
Is Perillo Italian?
I believe so.
So he would probably be like our McFarlane, right? Kind of.
Him and
Right.
Del Lago.
right? Make their own Americanized team over there, like the whole gang.
The-
Who would
the
be the
European
Liefeld? Right, that's our next show. the Italian version of our American artist. Right.
I want to say something about this issue, though, that
Snakes.
a lot of people might not know. This issue and this series has probably the most one of the most beautiful Michael Turner covers you will ever see. And not only is that a great cover, but there's a lot of great covers in this run. And I want to show them to you because they are so freaking good. Stein knows what I'm talking about.
I've looked for that Turner Virgin, and I've never found it.
So this is the Turner cover, and there's a Virgin variant of this. Again, he's in the chat tonight, so I'm going to glaze him up a little bit. Shout out to our boy Nick Barucci, who is in the chat to let us know that Lucio is Italian. And Dynamite, just, I feel like we pull up probably 2 or 3 Dynamite variants a week on this show. Look at, I mean, these variants on here are nuts. And this Virgin variant is probably the best. I don't know, is there a better? This isn't it. Is there a better Turner cover out there? The Supergirl cover from Germany, right? Maybe that.
Oh, yeah.
This is up there, man.
Is this a ratio?
Yeah, it's like a 1 in 30 or something
1 in
like that.
35.
That is amazing. Wow.
Yeah, I've never seen one. I've looked all the time. It's so good. And there's so many good variants on this. Look at this one. Dude, did you guys look at this David Finch? But I'm going to blow your mind here in a second. That doesn't look very much like David Finch to me, right?
Mm-mm.
There's something off about this one. Did you guys know that Johnny Desjardins was doing comic art in 2013? Look how good that is. Like, this is the same Johnny Desjardins that does that, all the stuff, all the variants today. Is it the same guy? Because that's totally different than his work now. Totally different. A lot of really good variants on this issue. Here's the one. Here's the limited to 69 Virgin variant of the Monera. Tell me if you like the art better when it doesn't have the trade.
Meh.
I'm just waiting for like half the chat to be like JC, like having like, oh, you don't have the Virgin. I have a copy. I've got a copy.
I actually like that. I actually like that a lot. But then since Ben pointed out the no-nose thing, now I hate it.
It's
like,
very European art. If there's a style, I mean, it almost kind of reminds, like you throw up people like Monera and
It's
Mobius.
It's like it's the idea that like how do you view art, right?
Yeah.
That when you're in a museum art gallery, you stand far away from the painting, and then you move closer to it to see all the details of why your eye fills in like all the areas.
No, you'd be calling the cops. Yeah, that chick's outside my building again, dude.
Wow, check this out. Nick says Johnny was David's assistant and drew for us first, and then his style evolved to where he is today. Nick, was that Johnny Desjardins' very first cover? Is this his first cover? Because we might have to add 2 books tonight to the Beyond Wednesday's Creator First. If this is his first cover, that would be crazy. We know that he drew for Dynamite first, so this could be it, ladies and gentlemen. We'll find out as the chat goes on. But man, that's a beautiful early art right there. Not sure if it's the first, but we'll have to reach out to him. We'll send him a clip of this and see what he says, because we're gonna have to add it to the list. But how much did the non-Virgin Vampirella Strikes Monera variant sell for, Stein?
$125.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
This is 2013.
What's the number on that, Turner?
2013,
One.
yeah. The Turner's number one.
These are all issue number 1.
Mm-hmm.
The Mayhew, the
10 years ago. Wow, that's cool, man.
I just have the one with the trade. I've got 2 trade dress, and I've never seen the Virgin.
Yeah.
And I think Dynamite, when they revamped Vampirella last year, I think they redid that. Or I think they made that Turner cover again, which
as their icon variants, yeah.
So make sure that you don't get
Yeah.
chapped by that one.
Yeah.
Cool.
I love Nick Barucci and Dynamite, but damn those icon variants. Damn you.
Yeah.
Damn you to hell.
Damn you, dirty apes. Is that what it is? Yeah.
With the Statue of Liberty.
Yeah. So, all right, good stuff. Moving on. Now, this one's interesting, you guys. For our final book tonight, it is not Vampirella Strikes issue number 1, Mylan Manera variant. It's Song of Saya number 1, 2, and 3. These are crazy.
Yeah.
Stein, I already know what you're going to say, but I'm going to beat you to it.
What?
IDW logo, baby.
I know, man. I love that. Man, I wish they would bring that back because that was the best. That's just such a good logo. I don't know why they won't, rather than having these big, huge block letters. Nobody wants that. But
they're corporate now. They have stock.
Did they?
I thought they went under. No,
I have 1,000 shares right now of IDW.
no shit. Oh wow,
Wow.
Big baller.
Dude, it's like 40 cents a share.
I mean, still, it's like $400, right?
Dividend money, whatever.
So apparently this is a video game in Japan. Is that right?
Yeah, it's a video game called. I'm going to say this wrong, but it says here, based on the Japanese smash hit PC game, in this stunning and heartbreaking conclusion. Oh wait, hold on. Sorry, I'm looking at issue number 3. Based on the Japanese smash hit PC game, Song of Saya tells the story of Josh, a young doctor trying to recover from a near fatal accident. When a nightmarish world threatens to drown out reality, Josh meets a mysterious girl named Saya who promises to take his pain away if Josh agrees to help her return. And I forget what the name is called of it for the Song of Saya stuff, but I'll say it wrong if I say it.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never seen that. I've never seen this. Have you? Has anybody ever seen this?
Never even heard of it.
Yeah. So.
Bro, you don't play Song of Saya? No, shit.
Yeah, nope. So this set of 3, so 1, 2, and 3, sold for 120. So I would say that just check your back issue bins. I mean, hopefully you can find one of these.
Yeah, here it is right here.
They must be rare.
Song Saya no Uta is the name of it. And there it is. So be on the lookout for it. It will give you some extra money in your pocket, that's for sure. Nick says that Johnny Desjardins did Green Hornet Blood Ties for them in 2011. So we might be adding Green Hornet Blood Ties for Johnny Desjardins' first work. Very, very cool. Nick also says the icon variants have a framing to make it different. I will give you credit for that. At least you made it look different so people don't think that they're buying the original. Thank you for doing that. Because too many of these facsimile covers get sold as the originals and it's ridiculous. So.
Oh, you know what they need to start doing? Like a hologram of where it says facsimile. That you can only see the facsimile on a certain way of light.
That would be cool. That'd be cool. But I still wouldn't like it. All right, moving on to the list. Starting off with our Golden Age honorable mention this week, Super Snipe Comics, issue number 8 from 1943. And holy cow, look at that cover, man.
There is so much going on this cover. So much going on.
You got Tojo, Hitler, Mussolini, the devil. It's crazy.
And this is stuff for, so, definitely making the almost 10 and the by the dip list, You were leading up to this for the honorable mention.
Yeah. I'm not sure what the kid is doing. Like that threw them in. It looks like he threw them into hell, right?
Yeah.
How he did that, but
Yeah,
the kid, I guess.
maybe. Here's a better is for people that might want to see it better. There's a better copy of it, but yeah, man, it looks like that's what he's doing. Yeah, he's throwing those the three leaders of the Axis powers into hell, and the devil's going like this. He's rubbing his hands together like, ooh boy.
He's waiting on him. He's waiting on him. Yeah.
Good job.
You remember in Preacher when Hitler was in Preacher, in hell?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So, yeah, that's pretty
Oh
cool.
dang, Nick Marucci put the Johnny's first series in covers. In the chat.
Yep.
Oh,
already talked about him.
Stick
with us.
So
be in the moments. Yee, come on, man.
dude,
Quit
I'm so
hitting
lost
that
right
pen.
now.
Quit hitting that pen during the show. I'd be the ultimate hypocrite if I said that.
Oh my god.
So this one must be pretty rare because there's not that many sales. But there was a sale in December. A CGC 5 in December sold for $8,000. And then this week, a CGC 5 sold for $10,000.
Wow.
Holy crap.
Jeez. Golden age, baby.
All they needed was just like an atomic bomb or atomic explosion somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And this would have had like everything that you could pretty much possibly have.
Yeah.
Much.
All right, moving on to our regular honorable mention. Jango Fett, Star Wars Jango Fett issue number 1 just came out this week, and this is the Derek Chew 1 in 100 Virgin variant.
You guys like this?
No,
You don't like it?
I don't.
I'm not. It looks.
It's not bad, but
I'm not saying it's bad art. My taste for art has gone from really liking the realistic looking art like a lot, to I'm more of a fan of different like dynamic different art than just realistic stuff. Really, I don't know, man. I'm over it.
a little
but it's a
burned
good-
out too. Yeah,
yeah.
I feel you.
Yeah, what the fuck we gotta learn about Jango Fett, dude? Like, what the fuck, bro? Like,
Jango Fett's a cool character, but
he is, bro, but like,
yeah, I'm over it.
yeah, man.
I like Derek Chew's arts. This is a decent cover, but it's different than what he's been doing for the last year.
Yeah, Derek Chew's been on fire, dude. I don't know what like made him take this pivot over. Yeah, I'll do a Django. Fuck it, But
Well, it's selling, that's for sure. People are buying it.
What's this on?
Yeah, this one. This
it's
one.
okay. I mean,
This one. I couldn't. There's not very many of these. But they did sell out on Midtown at 135. So
Really?
yeah.
Oh shit.
it's gonna be $50 in a couple of months, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, not Midtown. A large retailer. Sorry.
We got you. We got you. Sound like me.
Yeah.
Funny.
There we go. Jango Fett.
Oh, so
Derek
graham
Chew.
crackers then.
Django.
Yeah. All right. At number 10 this week, Ultimate Spider-Man issue 2, the second print Virgin 1 in 25 Coquetto. Oh, that was a lot.
Gaga.
Yeah. Good art. I just don't like the second print Virgin 1 in 25. Craziness.
Man, if you got to say all that shit, second print, 1 in 25, like it's not worth it, man.
What?
If the title's a run-on sentence, I can't buy it.
Second print, third print, fourth print, fifth, sixth, seventh. 1 in 25 virgin variant, skull cover. It was like, and you'll lose your money.
Yeah.
Yeah, this came out. Why does it say April 17th, 2024?
I don't know. It just came out this.
Is this
Pull
the
off
right
came out
one?
this week.
Is this the right one?
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, it says April
It came out
17th on cover price for some reason.
Hmm.
Yeah.
This one's selling for 40.
Interesting.
I'm not sure what the appeal of it is.
Yeah.
So are they going to do this on every issue? They're going to do a late print incentive and just take the trade off of it? Jeez.
Yeah, that's their shtick now, man.
Pussy.
They got to make some money.
Yep.
You gotta show those like high numbers. Look at how many copies we sold.
Pussies.
All right, moving on to number 9 this week, a return book, our first return book of the week, Black Widow and Hawkeye #1, the Art Germ Virgin 1 in 100. And it was funny because I did a little show with Swaggle House the other day, and we were talking about the list and the Hot 10 lists. And one of the things that I brought up is that if you guys ever see a book return on the House of Stein Hot 10 list, it's returning because it sold more that week than it did the week before. So we know this book is now selling for more than it did last week. How much is it selling for now?
Yeah, so last week this was just above ratios, like 110 to 120. This week it's now up to 140 to 150, which actually surprises me. I was expecting this one to kind of drop back down to that $190 range. I was not expecting it to go up.
Yeah. Beautiful cover,
Is-
man.
Is it because it looks different than what Art Germ's been doing over the last year?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think it
It's
looks
like, hey, I can change
great.
up my style.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Good for him.
Yeah.
That's
And
what I love.
what's up with the costume anyway?
Yeah, I was going to ask that too. Is that like her original? Like,
Yes.
okay.
So is this like back in
That's
time?
what she wears to bed.
This reminds me of like a Watchmen, like, you know,
Kinda. Yeah.
Right. Silk
Okay.
Spectre. Type
yeah,
of feel.
Silk Spectre or something like that. Like,
No.
I mean, is this supposed to be like set in the past? Is this story in the past?
You know, I did a little bit of research and I really honestly couldn't tell you, but just to add to what we're talking about, I mean, you would say this is an obscure title, right? I don't see a lot of retailers ordering 100 copies of this, even on a #1 issue. What do you guys think?
The Adam Hughes
Yeah, I
variant was
agree.
on this, so. And was that a ratio? I don't think it was it? This week? Maybe it was. So maybe if if everybody saw that Adam Hughes, thing, maybe. But I agree. There's probably not much chance that many people bought this. So, just like it's not on the list this week, but that Harley Quinn Fumiera variant is still going up. I mean, one sold for $375 raw.
Is that 38? 38?
Yeah, 36.
That freaky
or
one?
whatever. Yeah, the freaky one. Yep.
That's crazy. Yeah, I
There's
saw
just
that.
there's just so few of those for sale. Like, it's crazy.
Right.
Yep.
It's the same copy going back and forth to like 5 different collectors.
Yeah. So, all right. At the number 8 spot this week, a beautiful, absolutely gorgeous Okazaki Virgin 1 in 100 variant for Star Wars Visions, Takashi Okazaki, issue number 1. This is
Didn't they just
gorgeous.
do a Star Wars Visions?
Yes, they did.
But there's different. So each episode is a different story.
So this
It's
is
like a one shot. It's like a one shot. Think of it that way. A one shot short.
Is this like Mangaverse Star Wars? Like a manga?
No, it's on Disney Plus. There's shorts on Disney Plus you can watch.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, wow.
Oh, I didn't know that either.
Yeah, so like
Is that what these comics are based on?
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's cool.
How did I not know that?
This is awesome, dude. I love this so
Dude,
much.
That's
Yeah.
Marvel Star Wars comics in a nutshell. If it's a Disney Plus TV show, it's going to be a comic 3 months from now.
Well, for
6
those
months.
of you guys that don't know, a lot of Star Wars aesthetic and eye appeal is based off the samurai. And that's why I love this so much, because you got the Vader samurai, right, in the background. And then
And the R2 thing,
Yeah.
R2 with the little hat.
yeah, little straw hat. It's great.
So,
dude.
and then inside of R2, he has a bunch of lightsabers for his master. And stuff
Oh
like
no
that.
way.
Yeah, so like check out this episode. It's like the first or second episode
Oh well.
on Star Wars Visions episode 1. It's a
Nice.
good watch.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Cooper Hoover says, "You West Coasters, this is late." We know, but that's how much you
I'm not
love.
West Coast.
That's how
I'm
much
on the
you
East
love
Coast.
the House of Stein.
Central.
You're willing to watch the show late because we put out such great content and we're not content thieves. Much love to you for watching us at 11. Is it 12? 12:20 at night.
12:20.
So, all right. How much is this one selling for?
125 to 135.
Wow.
I think this one has a chance to keep climbing, in my opinion.
Yeah.
The
This is
foil cover
good.
too.
Now, in the first Vision, they didn't do any incentives, right?
Yeah, I don't think so. I think that there was like 3 or 4 covers, but I don't remember an incentive.
Yeah, I don't think they did incentive, but they didn't. They had there was a couple con variants like right after or during the release. I think like during New York. So couple, yeah. That's all I remember on that.
Okay. Well, good stuff. We'll probably keep an eye on this one. Moving on to the number 7 spot this week. Another return issue that's we've talked about many times on the show, but not recently. Bad Planet, issue number 6. Dave Stevens' last original cover that he drew is way up.
Yeah, and I mean, all of Dave Stevens, I mean, it's crazy to think that people didn't know anything about, I mean, like, it's like, oh, he's there. Now let's everybody buy him at once. It's so strange.
You mean since that documentary?
I guess. I mean, I don't know. I mean, like, people were buying it before. I mean, all this stuff was going up before that. It's just strange that, like, people are all of a sudden now like, oh, yeah, he was really good. Like, we should be buying this stuff.
Wasn't
mean,
this his
because-
last? This
Yeah,
was
this
his
was
last.
his-
Yeah.
But I mean, like, all his other covers, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I mean, I used to find those in the dollar bins. I mean, like, all of them.
Doc Joe says he's holding out for the second print 1 in 25.
But this one this week, CGC 98 sold for 900, and Raws are now right at 200 for a Raw copy.
Wow. Wow.
God, that's
It's a pretty cover though.
Yeah.
That's so crazy, dude. That's
Did you
nuts.
say 900 for a 9.8 or 800?
900 for a 9.8.
I'd be
Jesus.
selling. I'd be selling.
I'm afraid I don't really sell. I never sell.
Or flip.
Yeah, I definitely don't flip. But this is one I'm afraid that I would be like, I think I'm just going to leave this in my box because
See what happens.
I'm
Yeah.
just it's one of those that you're like, I can't really replace it. It's one of those that you know that people are, even if they're overpaying for it, most people aren't buying these to flip. Most people are buying these because they want them. And so once you get rid of it, you can't get it back.
Nope.
Right. Or at the price you bought it at either, right?
Right.
Yeah, this is a hard book to find, period. I've seen a couple people on AG the last couple weeks show that they found him in their back issue bins somewhere. So be looking, like always. So shout out to Conlin Comics. Says better late than never. Hello all. Happy Friday. Thank you. Appreciate you. All right. Moving on to the number 6 spot this week, another return issue, Star Wars: The High Republic Adventures Phase 3, issue number 4, came out last week.
Nope.
Wrong one?
Yeah, High Republic number 5
Number 5. Oh, I messed up. All right, hold on. Let me
from
find. let me get-
2021.
Okay, I messed up. Hold on. Let me get.
No, you're good.
It's
Oh, well,
Marvel. We have Dark Horse up. But this book's hot anyways. I think this book's selling for like $25 or something like that. Crazy.
No, the number 5 because of the how do you say it? Acolyte?
Yeah.
Is that how you
Is that
say
how
it?
you say it?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, because of the Acolyte thing or whatever. I don't know these characters. I'm not a Star Wars guru.
Which
so,
variant is there? Was there a variant that you wanted for this?
No, just the A
Cover
cover.
A. Yeah.
Okay. So, for those of you guys that are wondering which book we're talking about this book. And let me fix this. Image.
This was before this week was only selling for like $5.
Mm-hmm.
Now it is 15 to 20. And I'm sure you can find this one in a back issue bin.
Yep.
You can find this in a Walmart.
Pack, yeah.
Is there a Walmart version of this?
Yeah.
No,
I think,
no.
Okay.
I don't know if there's a version of this, but like I think you can just get them in Walmart packs.
Really?
Yeah.
So, first full appearance of Roe. Is that how you say it? Roe? Vernestra Roe, who is
Roe,
the girl
yeah.
there on the cover.
Yeah, she's gonna be an acolyte.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, and it did come in Walmart packs. Says keep
Wow.
it thorough. Shout out thorough. So I matter of fact, I think I might have one from a Walmart pack.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yep.
I know. I didn't even look to see if I have this one.
Yeah.
I probably should have, but oh well. Not like I'm going to do anything with it anyway. So.
How much are these selling for now?
They're 15 to 20.
Wow.
Oh.
And
There
I
we
just
go.
realized, like, the cover, the Dave Stevens right before this, wasn't it the alien holding the dying girl?
Yep.
And this one's the girl holding the dying alien?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I didn't even
Yeah.
realize it until, like, literally just now.
That's good.
You have a
dude.
theme list.
A theme list, yeah.
Yeah, that's funny, bro.
And at least there's no blood.
Not bad. Not bad. Well, that acolyte looked very interesting. Of course, Daphne Keene is in that show, and a lot of people don't realize it. She's got a ton of makeup on. So, yep. Yeah. I think that looks interesting, but I'm not got no hope. Absolutely no hope for anything being good in Star Wars again until it happens.
I think the Marvel High Republic stuff is boring. That's just my opinion. I've been reading a little bit of it. I like the Dark Horse stuff right now.
Yeah.
It's really good.
So, would you say you're waiting for A New Hope?
Yes, I am waiting for A New Hope. I am. 193 watching live right now, only 77 likes, you guys. Hit that like button, hit the thumbs up. It really helps us out. Let's try to get to 150 likes before the end of the show. If you can do that for us, we'd really, really appreciate it. It is free. It costs you nothing to do, and it really, really helps. If you want to support us, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and then we will move on to the next book. Number 5 this week, Web of Spider-Man, issue number 1, the Paco Medina 1 in 25 variant.
Have I never heard of Paco Medina before?
Really?
You've heard of Paco Medina.
Yeah,
trust me.
yeah.
Where?
Big.
What else? What else has he done? Because I can't.
The
My
funky,
brain's not placing it.
I think here.
the funky
I'm about
Cole
to pull this
Medina.
up.
There's a funky Cole Medina book. Oh my
No.
gosh! Is
No,
Let's
you asked
see.
what else he did. He did
So he did a lot of the Spider Boy stuff recently, which is nothing to write home to mom about. But did all the
I don't have any of that.
Wakanda stuff. He did the What If Miles Morales. He was also on the Contest of Champions with White Fox first appearance. He did a couple of those.
So basically, a bunch
US
of books that I would
Avengers.
never have bought.
He did cross. He
much.
worked at CrossGen in the day. He's done a lot of stuff, man.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I just wanted to make myself look stupid again, so I did it. Mission accomplished. This one's selling for $40.
$40.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I read this, and because I was looking at another Hot 10 or whatever top 10, and they were talking about it.
You
So I went
cheated
and
on it?
No,
Cheating,
no,
dude?
no.
What the fuck, bro?
Dude,
They're not
cheating?
snakes. These people aren't snakes. They're just
Okay.
talking about
Okay,
it. But anyway,
good,
so I went.
good,
so I went
good.
and read it, and dude, this is like, there's like 3 or 4 different stories in here, but they're all like previews. So they're probably so that particular story is going to end up in the actual comic book like later down the line. So this is like almost like a preview book. But I want to tell you one thing. Let me see. Can I share my screen real quick?
Yep.
What I've noticed in this book. So you guys. If you guys don't have this, you guys should definitely consider trying to pick this up for cover price. So this is your first. This is Miles Morales Spider-Man number 6, and then all the variants. This is your first full appearance or first full introduction, however you want to name it, of Hightail, right? And she's in one of these stories, and I'm getting the feeling as I'm reading this in my gut, and I don't own this book, by the way, just to let you know, that they might be doing something with this character. So
Did you say the character's name is Hot Tail?
Hightail.
Oh, Hightail. I thought you said Hot Tail.
Yeah, she like hauls ass, and she's like really cool looking.
On.
So and this has been I can't find this anywhere. I thought I'd find a ton on you know what we're looking at right now, large retailer, Midtown, sold out everywhere. I couldn't find it anywhere. So
Wow.
It's because it's in a warehouse somewhere.
probably.
Is that like that's almost like the Joker, that Joker Batgirl cover that got banned, right?
Oh, it
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
does look like that. Yeah, the one that everyone makes a bootleg of.
The Raphael
Yeah.
Albuquerque one.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would have
I
been
don't know.
so good.
It's just like a preview book, and I don't know. I just think it's kind of a cheesy way to do this. But hey, I mean, I could be wrong. I don't read a lot of Web of Spider-Man. Maybe this is what they always do. Who knows? But some good little spec tea leaves in that book, so I recommend at least taking a look at the guts.
It's a cool cover. I like the cover.
Yeah,
Good
very
cheap dishes.
Spider-Verse-y,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Halfway through the 10, let's get to the number 4 spot this week. Geiger 80-page giant issue number 1. This is the Redcoat Brian Hitch variant from 2022. And of course, all the new Geiger books are coming out. And this Redcoat character is a new character in the Geiger verse.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. I was trying to figure out why on earth. So this was like a $15 to $20 book. Now it's $35 to $40, and I was trying really hard to figure out why are people buying this.
Yeah,
no
I
idea.
like this. I like this a lot. This was the character that I think most people, when they saw this character, they're like, "Oh, this is kind of silly." But I think it's super cool. The premise is it's a Revolutionary War soldier from England that doesn't die, and he stays the Revolutionary, like how he is in the Revolutionary War forever. And he's got I'm not going to ruin it, but you guys can go read it. It's a very cool idea, man.
He just won't change his clothes. He's
It's
like,
his
nope,
thing.
the style's coming back. I'm
Hell
staying
yeah.
with my clothes. from
He's got pride
300
for his
years ago.
country. He's got loyalty in his DNA.
Yeah,
So there we go.
it comes
DZ
in waves.
DZ Comics and Spec says, "Is Geiger the next Valiant?" No, I don't think so at all. I think the Geiger verse, which is Ghost Machine, is going to be a great imprint at Image. And I mean, you've got at least four major creators who you would love to be writing or working on a DC or Marvel project, working over at the Ghost Machine imprint, because they don't want to work for Marvel or DC anymore. So it's very, very cool, interesting. Yeah. So, all right, good stuff. Let's get into number 3, the top 3. We just hit 200 live. Thank you guys for hanging out with us every Friday night. At number 3, Captain Marvel, issue number 6, the Decal 1 in 25.
Should have picked this up. I had a chance to pick it up for $18 and I let it go.
I mean, maybe this is unpopular, but I don't think this is what Decal's best. Not even close.
Yeah.
As a huge Decal fan, I don't disagree with that statement.
He just doesn't do a lot of Marvel incentives. That's kind of why.
It's too bright.
Yeah, I was saying the color palette's too bright for his style of art.
I like it.
I mean, I like the, and then I like that subtle, Decal signature on the jet.
Yeah.
Is that where it is?
Yeah,
I can't even see it. I'm blind.
it's on the side of the jet, so it looks like it's the logo of the name of the fighter jet or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know a couple of those other Captain Marvel books out of this series have the 1 in 25s have done well because there's no exclusives. There's nothing like that, and not many people are probably buying or ordering a bunch of Captain Marvel. But I would assume that if they knew that Decal was doing a 1 in 25 on this, they probably upped their order for this one. But I don't know.
Yeah, possibly.
But it's selling for 40 to 50, which is not bad. I don't think I would pay 50 for it, but
no, this is definitely not awful, Thoro.
No, it's not awful.
I mean, Decal could definitely do better, but
I was talking about the second part of his comment.
Which part?
The after, when it says after awful.
Oh my gosh.
Did I miss his comment?
It has something to do with something you put in the anus.
Oh,
Pleasure.
that made it sound so much better.
Drugs?
We might as well just say anal beads now. That is her hair.
Okay, yeah. Drugs.
The cat's out of the bag.
Yeah.
Or the beads are out of something.
Hey, before we move on to the next one, Pimpson asked me if I got any update from the Essentia mail-in books, and I actually do. Let me pull up my email here. I'm not going to share my email because then you guys will start spamming my personal email, which I can't even keep up with my email as it is.
I spam his personal email with fantasy invites all year.
Man, it's
I don't
terrible.
even check my personal email anymore.
I don't either. And then all of a sudden there's like 6,000 emails, and I just go into my laptop and click on mark all as read, and I don't even read them. Like,
most of them are expired ads or coupons, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
This is what they said. This is what Torpedo Taylor. She probably hates me. Hello, Ben. Thank you for reaching out. The books are set to release with issue 22 set for release in May 2024. Please allow a 2 to 3 week delay from the release date, as the variants will arrive at the Torpedo Comics headquarters first.
Are these the JSD ones?
Yeah, Frank Miller.
Oh,
Frank Miller and Campbell.
Oh,
yeah, so it's almost a year.
What happened to spinning a wheel and all that stuff? Like, we're gonna see, like, there's a 50-50 split of the print run, and we get to see which book you got or whatever.
Wow.
The transparency of that. What happened?
I hope. I mean, I don't know how they're going to distribute them. I know how many sets that I ordered, and I would be very upset if it was not at least evenly distributed. But
yeah, because I put in order for 2 sets, so I'm hoping for at least one.
Yeah, I spent way more than that. I don't know. I don't even know why I went crazy on these for some reason. I never, ever, ever do that. And, and I just bought all the stupid books. I've got a whole stack of books out in the garage that are missing the coupons.
Are you going to put them in Stein packs?
Well, I was going to ask you, what do you do? What do you do with the books that you cut the coupons out of? Like,
I mean, it's kind of like the you know, they don't affect the story. You can actually pull, because they're in the centerfold, you can pull the whole thing out and it just be the comic. But
send in for a 9.8.
yeah.
Missing coupon.
Okay, Ghost Sapper says he got charged, but I don't remember. There was the charge was only like shipping, right?
Yeah, because it was a check or something like that.
Oh,
right?
that's right. I had to find a checkbook.
Yeah, I had to find a checkbook as well. I mean, I have one. Yeah, I have one, and then it took me a while to find it. But I was like, oh, how do I even write a check anymore? I haven't done this in years.
What? DT says word is that Torpedo said because they are so late, they put Campbell's and Miller's art on one cover.
No.
If that's true, that would be such a mistake. I mean, if they put like one on the front and one on the back, maybe like a flip book.
Or like a double cover and then put this Campbell on the front, please.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that
would be horrible. Oh.
Well, we know which cover is going on the front if it's a double-sided cover.
DT says it's on Facebook. The cover's on Facebook?
The Campbell, I mean, you can see the Campbell cover. I haven't seen the Frank Miller one, but
you got a link?
I don't have a link, but I have seen it. She's in a bathtub. Oh, okay.
Interesting. All right, you guys, let's get to number 2 spot this week, 202, watching live. Amazing Spider-Man issue number 254, the 2024 facsimile, 1 in 25 Will Sliney variant. Ugh. Rough. Yeah.
How is this number 2?
Wow. Yeah,
there's so many of these sold. It's crazy. I actually don't mind like them doing these 1 in 25s on these that like, you know, like you kind of give the artist a freedom to, hey, change it up, make it not the same cover, just do something different with it. But this one's, I can't even figure out what's going on. Like
Hobgoblin or Jack-o'-lantern is doing the Hobgoblin issue instead of Hobgoblin, right?
All I see is Venom doing the Jack-o'-lantern. That's
yeah.
Like, that's all I see. I can't see anything else. I don't know. I can't figure out what's going on. So, 50 to 60 on this one.
Wow. Jeez. Unbelievable. Man. They're doing facsimiles of every black suit Spider-Man book.
They are, huh?
Yep.
Jesus.
I said it the other night. They're going all the way to 300, right?
Yeah.
Because what else would they do, right?
Garbage. Again, you know, they're making money somewhere. It's on print runs. So they can go say, hey, yeah, we have so much. We've printed this many books this year. Man. Well, there you go, you guys. Number 1 this week for March 22nd, 2024, another return book. And this one is gorgeous, and I love it. Mr. T issue number 1 from MIG.biz in 2006. A book that you saw for the first time probably on Almost 10 last week. This is a very interesting book, man.
Yeah, so Brian's showing you the color and the black and white. The black and white is the more readily available one, and that's the one that's sold. And I'm not gonna sit here and say, you know, our show did this because none of us have this book. We're not selling this. We would have liked to have bought it for. We put it on there on the Almost 10 last week because it sold for $40. And we were like, man, we would have bought that for $40. Well, several copies sold this week between 600 and 880 this week.
Raw?
No
way.
Any of the colors? Yeah. Did any of the colors sell? No.
Nope.
Dude, the colors got to be $1,000 book raw, right?
Oh, the colors. I'm pretty sure if if somebody has the color, I mean, didn't you say that there's only like 20 of them or something like that?
Well, remember, so for those of you guys that don't know, this is a super rare book on the Recalled Comics list. 4 out of 5 smiley faces and only 150 known copies, right, Stein? Like
I don't know. It was low. It was
yeah,
really,
155 known copies. There is a signature series of this that is on the Recalled Comics list. So the colors are out there. How many, we don't know. Of that 150 is the color of the black and white, but you've got a gorgeous Steranko cover. This is one of the most, I know it's Mr. T, and I gotta show a little, I gotta throw a little shade on our boy Topher for this post that he put up on his page. He said, I can think of many things to waste money on. This variant isn't one of them. And I get it. It is a Mr. T cover, but it is gorgeous. This thing is so fucking beautiful. And it's a Steranko cover that is beautiful. This might be one of the best Steranko covers I mean, there's a lot of great Steranko covers. He makes Mr. T look super fucking cool in this. Like, this is amazing. And I don't own one. I want one. But I don't own one. But I want one, man.
He wants one, damn it.
I know. And Thoro says, make sure that this, that there's not a whole bunch of these sitting somewhere.
Yes.
And all of a sudden, and we don't know because
we don't.
Up until last week, I'd never even heard of this book, and I don't think anybody else had ever heard of this book.
Nope.
But I want the color. I definitely want the color.
Yes, I want the color. It's so beautiful, man. It's so beautiful. I could see them doing like a reprint on this. If this catches super fire and more people talk about this, I could see them doing some kind of silly reprint on this,
Who would do it? Who the heck is Mig.biz?
I've never heard of them. Yeah.
Who's that?
Yeah.
It's a website. Go to it.
Is it really? Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not going to.
I'll get flagged by the FBI for that one too.
Yeah.
Thanks, Yee.
Hey, anytime. That's what I'm here. That's what I'm here for.
I don't know how to feel. Like part of me is going, yeah, there's probably this is a Spawn 306 variant thing that's going to happen. There's somebody sitting on a bunch of them. But the other part of me goes, man, I hope I can get one of them for cheap, like with the Spawn 306 variant. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
This is that good of
Did Recalled say how many of the black and whites they thought there were?
Let me look it up.
This was at a con, right?
Yeah, so this you guys, this is so rare, it's unbelievable. When you go to Recalled Comics and it's got the 4 or 5 smiley faces, and that's super rare. So it says here, estimated quantity 15, not 150, 15.
That's what I said. I thought it was like 15.
Yeah,
that's
look
what
at that.
I can't believe anybody might even have this.
This
that
is
should
nuts.
be 5 smiles, right?
Yeah, to me. I mean, it says, this comic appears to be press-proof, hence the very limited numbers, and Steranko cover was apparently rejected by Mr. T. The reason for the rejection does not seem clear, with rumors it was the yellow logo and the use of pink on the covers, but most likely it was because of the naked lady on the cover, which was allegedly confirmed by MIG.biz. And there's the black and white. As well as the colored press-proof, there also seems to be a black and white version edition with a dark red logo that's almost like foil, I think. But there is a signature series cover right there. Man, look how good that looks. 2006. Is it signed by Mr. T? It's gotta be.
Yeah. Right? Him?
I would think so. I think that's a Mr. T signature, but
MRT,
CGC had 5 of these graded as of May 2014, but sales are almost unknown. Wow. So there you go. Cool book,
so
man.
5 have been graded. 10 are still floating out there.
Oh man, you're funny.
Hey, if somebody find, again, I try not to put books on here that make no sense. And this one, if the price wasn't just so ridiculous from last week to this week, and multiple sales of this, I wouldn't have put it on here. But the sales were there were several sales, and they were just so high. I I had to put it on here. But if somebody finds this color version, man, you've got to post that thing on Instagram. Yeah, and hashtag or tag us on that because we want to see that book.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
And then we will give you the crown, you know, for finding that book. Like,
hey, we'll do like a little Pity the Fool skit or something like that for you.
We're all gonna buy gold chains, you know.
Something, man. If somebody can find that, that'd be amazing.
We're gonna all wear gold chains for a week and then send it to you.
Yeah. This is just a cool book, and again, this is the type of book that you watch House of Stein for. This is the type of book that you hang out on Friday nights at 11 p.m. Eastern and more to find out about. And this is the type of stuff
I was gonna say,
about.
so I was also gonna say, so the people that actually put it up for sale after it was on the Almost 10. Hey, I appreciate you guys watching, even though you guys probably never comment or anything. You were obviously watching, or somebody tagged you or something, because why would you have put that book up when nobody else was putting it up? So you're welcome. You don't have to hide. You can comment.
Amen.
We don't require royalties or anything for your profits on that.
Awesome Sauce asks, why was it recalled? So we don't know for sure if it was recalled. There's a rumor that Mr. T didn't like the colors or the naked lady and the drugs and gambling and guns on the cover,
or that he's teabagging that lady.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, that sounds like a good Friday night.
That's why you come to House of Stein. And that being said, Stein, let him have it.
See ya.